take a step back if you need to. You don't have to. If you find that you're starting to lose your arousal or whatever it might be, it's okay to sort of stop for a second, take a step back and enjoy and observe and enjoy the woman that's in front of you. Rather, like, you don't have to be engaged in the act the entire time. It's perfectly fine to disengage for a second and observe, because men are very, very visual creatures, and sometimes that's all you need. Sometimes you just need to step back and observe rather than being sort of up and involved with it. Stepping back and observing the woman that's in front of you and reconnecting with the person that's right there, the person that's actually in front of you.
And women like slowness and the gentleness, and a lot of times I encourage slowing down. That's very appealing to a woman. Is that what you notice as well?
Yeah, it depends. It really depends upon the partner you're with. To be honest, I found that more mature women tend to prefer things that are a bit more slower and more intimate versus young women. That's just my personal experience.
And do all women like the mixing up of it? There's sort of a blending of the two to get the excitement and also the gentleness.
To a degree, yeah. The excitement is very, very important in my experience in terms of keeping the spark and keeping the passion in a long-term relationship. Finding ways to spark that excitement in between both of you again, because that's a lot of the time when in long-term relationships, especially, this can sort of disappear, right? This sex can become very predictable.
Yes.
And can become very scheduled. And that is something I encourage guys to not do. I encourage them to, because having the idea of, Saturday night is date night or whatever it might be. And look, I understand you have kids, you have work, you both work, there's commitments. I understand that. This gets in the way of passion and intimacy. But I tell guys the scheduling that is not helping. Right, scheduling it into your diary and being like, Thursday night we're having hanky panky. Okay, like that's not how arousal works. That's not exciting for her, and it's not even that. Like for guys, it's like, okay, fine, we're like a light switch. We're either on or we're off. Great, but it's not exciting for her because there's no mystery. There's no passion. There's no excitement. There's no mystery. There's no, and she doesn't want to know that it's coming.
Or everything.
For everything, right?
Yeah.
So I tell guys, look, surprise her. Like, if this is your wife, this is your long-term partner, right? And you live together. While she's like be overcome with lust at random moments. Like if she's in the kitchen like cooking something, come up behind her and like I said, smell the back of her neck. Start kissing her, start groping her, obviously don't burn the chicken or whatever the hell you're doing, but engage with her then. Engage with her in random, spontaneous moments rather than it's always in the bedroom once the kids are put to sleep or whatever, right? And obviously, I'm not saying do this in front of your kids or anything, but it's like finding opportunities. It's like finding opportunities to rekindle the spontaneous passion that you would have had when you were first dating is very, very important because nothing kills romance more than predictability.